TK 2020-0325 Lentil and Mushroom Shepherd's Pie. Take 1, A mark. Hello everyone, I'm Jonathan Demelkin and welcome to Tesseract Kitchen. Today we're making a lentil and mushroom shepherd's pie. So we're going to start off with getting our oil in. For our ingredients today we've got lentils, mushrooms, onions, carrots, peas, leeks, rosemary and thyme, fresh garlic, and because of the end of the world, there was no tomato puree. So I diced up some fresh tomatoes and it'll do the job. But I hope everyone's staying safe in these times of isolation. I hope you're making the best of the current state of the world. Also for the shepherd's pie, we're going to be covering it with mash. So for the mash, we have the potatoes ready to go, spring onions, bit of nutritional yeast, which is obviously optional, and oat milk, which I didn't have, again, because it's the end of the world, I didn't have unsweetened, so we're just gonna have to deal with the sweetened oat milk. Should be fine. And for flavory bits, we've got Veg Stock, we've got Marmite, we've got Worcester Sauce, and we've got Paprika. I just really want to show you the amount of onions I had. So I went into Morrison's and I got 1 onion. So I went into a local Indian shop and they had this many onions. So I think we're all right for onions for now. Maybe I'll just live off of onions. I'm cooking this in cast iron because it can all just go in the oven when that time is about to happen. So it's really easy. Mushrooms in. I do have one fear, and that is that I might have made too much. I might have prepared too much. We'll see how it melts down, and if it ends up being like this, I can just say I told me so. So these mushrooms have definitely seen better days, but that's life, and it's the end of the world. So as you can see, the mushrooms are getting a nice color to them, and it's about time to add the onion. Now you can see the onion I diced and I sliced. It's mostly diced though. So onion in. Turn it down a little so the onions can caramelize nicely. So everything's coming along very nicely. Put our garlic in. Put our leek in. Put our rosemary and thyme in. That's it for now. Why not? Why not? Why not? I'm impressed with myself. So then just put the carrots in. So let that sizzle for a minute. And what we'll do is we'll boil the kettle. Because when we're boiling the kettle, we need to do a couple things. The Veg Stock, as things go flying out around me. So the Veg Stock maybe 2, 3 and a quarter bouillon tings. And then we'll get a bit of Marmite, a tiny bit of paprika, black pepper, why not? So things are coming to a head here. We need to add a bit of moisture. Throw in the tomato. Got our Worcester sauce that I have to open one-handed. Put that in. No such thing as too much. There is a such thing as too much, trust me. But it's okay. Give it a stir. I just wish peas among everyone. That's too many. That's what I get for that joke. So what we'll do now is we'll prepare the Veg Stock with the Marmite. So I wouldn't put too much in. That's like nice, probably. And just make soup like this. Why do you need to follow by complicated recipes when you could just make Veg Stock and Marmite soup? It's very salty, but it's not bad. So since we're here at the kettle already, we should make ourselves a chamomile. Why not? You can enjoy this while the lentils cook, because the lentils will take a while. So yeah, all right, back to, it's lentil time. So with lentil time, how many lentils do we put in? That's probably enough. Now it's definitely enough. So I have a hunch that we're gonna need a bit more water. So we'll do that now. You can cover it if you want. Get your masher. Get these out of the way. Peas and carrots, keys and parrots. And where's the most aesthetic place for me to make mash? Over there! Yeah! This is cool. Nice little thing going over here. All right. So we're gonna make the mash now, and just make sure your oven's on. I've just turned it on. The oven, you have time because this is still cooking. I'm not gonna claim that I'm amazing at mash. Just mash it. I boiled these for an amount of time. Like, again, I don't pay attention to things like that. Probably a bit more oil. Probably a bit of salt. Probably a bit of oat milk. And yeah, just keep doing your thing. This is probably not the best plant-based milk to use. It's sweetened oat milk. It tastes like oat milk. Damn it. More oil to mask the oat milk flavor, and more salt to mask the sweetness. Black pepper, because we love it. Oh, nutritional yeast. That'll sort it out. I've never made nutritional yeast mash before. I presume it's great, unless it ends up being way too cheesy tasting. This would have been a lot easier with a different type of plant-based milk, I will say that. But I can't put more in because it'll just taste too oaty or too sweet. There's a good cheesy level. I don't really taste the black pepper. I might taste the paprika a little bit. We won't put more in. It's probably salty enough. Cheeky bit more oil. And then green onion thyme, which will add a whole, that will add a whole nother flavor. So it does need to thicken up a bit. So what I'll do is I'll just have the lid off. So I just put a bit of salt and pepper in, and we might be able to call it after that point. It's quite creamy. It's good. We will cleanse our palates with chamomile or tea of choice, whatever it is. It's admittedly not perfect, but it's pretty good. There you go. Give it a try. Oh. Our friend, Kikkoman. We're not gonna put a lot in. Honestly, we'll do like what the actual chefs do when they measure things. There we go. 2 tablespoons is probably enough. Or less. And we'll put Worcester sauce in, because I think it definitely needs that. Enjoy your chamomile. All right, so it's mash time. Yes, it is mash time. So the way we'll do this, I saw a video of someone doing it with, by putting the mash in a bag and doing it like icing. That's very clever. I don't have the patience for that. Wow, I estimated the amount of potatoes, which I think was 5, quite well. We have just the right amount. And it's not looking like a mountain. There we go. See, just vibe with it. So here we are, here's our shepherd's pie, and we'll just put it in the oven. So it's a bit of a thing. I don't want it to burn on the edges, so we're just gonna leave it like that. Turn the oven off. See, it's got a bit of a crust. It's not so bad. What's a portion? Is that a portion? One scoopy thing. Hold on, I'm gonna mess this up. Let me put this down. Okay. Yeah. Very nice. Thanks for watching, everyone. We've just made a lentil and mushroom shepherd's pie. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm Jonathan Demelkin, and thanks for watching.